Hello, everybody. We are back. We are here to talk about season 6, episode 8, start to finish, the Walking Dead mid season finale. T, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey there, fools. Mr. T, what's going on?
Yeah, so as you guys noticed, we did not do an episode of episode 7, the Glenn return episode. It was just such a boring, stupid episode. And Enid just pisses me off. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to waste mine or T's time. I'm just going to be like, whatever.
Oh, man.
I was just like, forget it. I'm about to go have fried turkey, whatever. I'm not even wasting my time with that mess that they try to give me. I'd rather watch Into the Badlands, which isn't that bad, but other people don't like it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this episode, we have the walkers streaming in from the watchtower that was obviously not structurally sound after it fell over. Which, why were they putting up little pipes to hold up the wall when you see this big building that was hit by a tractor trailer, right? Or a big truck, whatever. So I don't know what they were thinking. Whatever. Let's not pay attention to that. But we see Carol running with Morgan, and magically out of nowhere, a vine trips her up and she falls. Then we see Maggie running, falling, getting up, not really falling, shooting the zombies, and then not being able to run up a ladder and having to throw herself up onto one of the little lookout points.
It's a theme developing here, folks.
It was a theme of all the women being stupid.
Mm.
It just didn't make sense, the level of stupidity in this episode. And I agree with you, T. You have mentioned it many times.
Yeah.
How it seems like all of the, we'll say, the on the road crew.
The skills that they've accumulated just evaporate.
Poof. Like they can't even walk anymore. It's gone.
I mean, not to mention the colossal failure of trying to herd those zombies.
Oh, yes.
That was a joke, but...
That was a joke, but we've accepted that they messed up.
Yeah.
And then you have stupid Glenn. Like, Enid is a runner. She's like, you know what? Forget it. Everybody's going to die anyway. I'm out. Why are you trying to force this very hormonal teenager that's trying to survive during the apocalypse, that watched her family be eaten, run back into the town filled with zombies? I don't understand. Why are you wasting your time with her? I don't understand.
Why is he wasting his time with any? Glenn has become the dumbest character. and like, how many times do you have to fail at trying to get other people to do what you want them to do and be how you want them to be? How many times do you have to fail at that to stop? Just stop. Go back to your wife. Let that girl do what she's doing. You just survive. You should be dead. And
exactly.
You're concerned about this girl who isn't concerned about you or anybody else in Alexandria? Like, come on. I don't know these people. It's like I don't know these characters that I've been watching for all this time.
But the thing is, it appeared like it was a couple of days that the walkers were surrounded the town. I don't understand why they weren't finding ways to pick off a couple of them here and there. Like, they just let them just keep, like, I don't understand. Like, okay, yeah, you don't want to waste your bullets, fine, don't do that. But I would have gotten a big old stick or something with, like, a knife or something, and just kept stabbing them from the top. I don't understand why you weren't doing anything.
You're just sitting around waiting for them to push through the, like, it was a huge horde of zombies. You thought those little walls were going to hold them off until you come up with some other stupid plan? Like, come on.
Like, it truly made no sense. Okay, so let's see what happened next. You have Carol and Morgan are now holed up in the house that has the wolf and Denise. Oh yeah, you had Rick and Deanna running, and Deanna falls on like some metal thing and stabs her leg or something. I don't know. And
like that's it. You don't know. Like I saw the shot. I didn't understand it at all.
yeah, I was like, what? And then she's also bitten when she saves Rick from being eaten by the zombie. But she has like this little pea shooter gun. It reminded me of Harlem Nights in the middle of the shootout, and the one guy's like, ping, ping. That's what it was. Exactly. That's what it was. I'm like, what are we doing now? What are we doing right now?
Wow.
Oh gosh, it was just so bad.
You know what? Like every time, like all this stuff was going on, like you know, the Deanna falling and just all these follies, I can't help but like I hear like the Benny Hill theme music in the background, and that is really wrong for this show. It's not good.
Exactly. That's what it should have had, some type of music like that in the background. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, I forgot at the very beginning, you have the PTSD Sam upstairs in his room, and like they have the ants crawling. And I'm like, are you serious? This is how heavy-handed you're going to be with the ants swarming onto the cookie? Is that what we're doing with this very creepy music about coming in through the window? Is that what we're doing?
Film school moments.
I'm like, they're so heavy-handed. Who's writing this? Call me. I will write something better for you. Matter of fact, just take any of the writers on fan fiction and get one of them.
Oh my goodness.
Just get one of them, because I don't know what you're doing. Let's see. Next. Oh, yes. Let's. Oh, this just gives me a headache. You have stupid Ron, so it's all in the same house. You have Ron, who is crazy with the gun. He's like, everybody's dead. They're all dead. I'm dead. You're dead. And starts to fight Carl. First he pulls a gun on him, and then he starts to fight Carl. And then they break a window, draw attention to themselves, and now the zombies are in the house. I'm like,
this is like I said.
Why didn't you just? And then Carl lies to his dad. He's like, "Oh, we were looking for a tool or something like that." I'm like, "Nah, son. He just tried to kill you."
Right. It's just he had a Glenn moment. It's like he just tried to murder you. Like how do you trust turning your back on the kid?
Yeah, there'll be no way.
I just, my head hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, and then he pulls a gun on him and just takes the gun back.
Yeah, I was thinking that you were, because we talked about this, that there was going to be a comic book moment.
I know, it was like perfect setup.
I was like, if they do that, they just redeem this whole episode. Nope.
Nope. Sorry, thought you had a friend. Nope. Go sit down somewhere. We will not satisfy that. Nope. Okay. So Deanna was also bitten, and then she starts having these deep philosophical conversations with Michonne about what do you want? I'm like, what? What is this? What am I watching?
Why is this?
Exactly. What is going on? What are they doing to me? It just.
You're losing me. You shouldn't be losing me at this point. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened, but it's. All right, I won't be too negative.
But that was just kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because it's so foolish that you just gotta laugh.
Because I mean, they're already there. It's like we already know Michonne is there. We don't need this moment with Michonne like that. She's already there. We can see that. it just like you said, it feels heavy-handed. It's like these people are too stupid to know what we're trying to do, so let's just go ahead and write it out for them, basically, and play it out in front of their face, so they know what messages we're trying to portray here. It's like we already got that message about Michonne, didn't you? Didn't you get that message about how she's, you know, she's having this moment, this internal thing where she's not just this, you know, psycho crazy, you know, samurai chick, that she's starting to get a little humanity back. Like, we already got that. We don't need Deanna giving her the lessons, the life lessons there. I don't know.
I don't know what that was. And then, so then they leave the bitten Deanna alone upstairs. So at one moment you see her, I guess she was trying to talk to baby Judith, and Rick like pulls a gun on her, but she's like, no, I'm still me. I'm like, you are zombie bit, and you're hanging over his daughter's crib. Number one. Number two, who left her alone?
Who left her?
Knowing that she's going to turn.
Again, like, if you have a problem with anything we're saying here, that is a key thing right there. It's like they're not they're supposed to be learned this stuff already. They're supposed to not be doing this stuff. Like, we know they're smarter than this. You don't leave your kid, your baby, alone with a person that was bit by a zombie. You don't do that. This is stuff that they shouldn't be doing. It should be a little bit more progressive than this. It seems regressive.
I don't even think regressive is a good word for it. I can't think. I need to pull out. There has to be something from the Urban Dictionary, because this is just foolishness.
It's like, this is the mid-season episode. Like, I want more.
Okay, so then the next foolish moment is we have Carol and Morgan. So Carol distracts Morgan and then turns off the lights. What? And it's not that dark, but whatever. She pushes him out the way because it's still daytime, so the sun's still coming in. Whatever. Pushes Morgan out the way. Not knocks him out, but just lightly pushes him out the way and runs down the stairs. So that means they're essentially arriving downstairs at the same time. It's not, she didn't have a head start. And she wants to kill the wolf. And Morgan, say what you want about Morgan. He was like, we don't have to do this now. Which I completely agree with him. He made perfect sense in that moment. Mm-hmm. Let's worry about the wolf later. We have a bunch of walkers surrounding the house. We have our walls.
There's stuff going on outside.
Yeah, we have some major issues. This guy who is tied up and dying from some type of infection is not the problem right now. Mm-hmm. And he's locked up because there's like you get locked in there. He couldn't get out as it was until their foolishness started. And they're fighting. He finally...
Hold on. Again, cue the Benny Hill music. Because that's what I was feeling. Again, I was hearing that music while I was watching this quote-unquote fight.
Yeah. And then he body slams her down to the ground, so she's knocked out. You know, and then during all the scuffle, the wolf jumps up and knocks out Morgan. And Denise is like, you don't have to kill them. Like, are you serious right now? The dude's crazy. He told you he's crazy. What are you talking about? Like, come on. So now he grabs the knife that I think Carol had, cuts his hands free. He now has the gun, and he's good to go. And then busting through the garage door is Eugene, Rosita, and Tara. There's a lot of people that was in this one house.
This little tiny little, yeah. But can we back up real quick to why was Eugene putting WWE moves on when he has this, when he's proven himself to be a badass with his stick, he could have just popped her upside the head and put her to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he grabbing her doing wrestling moves?
Oh, you mean Morgan?
Morgan, sorry. What did I say?
Eugene,
sorry. Yeah, Morgan. Why is Morgan doing wrestling moves on Carol when he could have just popped her upside the head with that stick, put her to sleep because he's a badass samurai with a stick?
Exactly.
I don't understand what's going on. Again, I just I need to understand why these people don't know who they are anymore.
They've
and
lost
what they can do.
I don't know. Who knows? So
sorry, I mean
despite
to
the fact,
throw you off.
No, it's fine. So despite the fact that the wolf is not really hiding his body or his head or anything of a good significant amount of him behind Denise as he holds her hostage, there's a whole bunch of his body out. Rosita, who is a great shot.
Great shot.
And even Tara's a good shot too.
Yeah, Tara's a pretty good shot.
They agree to put down their guns as he now kidnaps Denise. And I'm like, he wasn't even like ducking down behind her. Like there was so many times when they could have shot him. I'm like, are you kidding me?
And not to mention the fact that he's probably not too quick because he has a big gangrene slice on his stomach. Like he shouldn't be moving that quick. You shouldn't be worried about him doing anything too quick, even though he seemed to incapacitate like 5 people.
Yeah.
Why come in with guns held out and then just give them up? What do you think's gonna happen? This dude is nuts. Like you think, we gave the guns up. You know,
he's not gonna hurt anybody,
right?
Really?
Like you should be protecting yourself too. You got to protect yourself. I understand you want to protect what's her name? Denise. But you still got to protect yourself in the end. Like,
yes,
come
exactly.
on.
And he proceeds to drag her out. Now, there's another moment that doesn't make sense. As he pulls her out, now there's been a lot of commotion in the house, so they had to attract zombies because the commotion in the other house attracted them.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, how did everybody end up in between the 2 houses? But whatever, details.
Logic.
It should have been a 3rd house with some people in it, but okay. There's no zombies when he walks out with his back to the zombies or walkers, whatever. Like,
yeah.
How?
Why? It really felt like improv. Like he's like, well, the writer, you can see where the writers were like, well, we got to get him to take her. Let's give him a reason to. And then what was the reason? Like, you have a quality that I like in people or whatever that was. That line he said. And I didn't even understand that, but that was the reason he should take her.
Yes.
And go even slower now that you're dragging somebody. I mean, you're already hurt yourself.
But the thing is, once they're outside, I don't understand why they didn't like kind of bum rush them.
Right.
I don't understand that either. I don't know. Okay, so now you let the wolf drag out the only doctor that you have. Why other people weren't training, I don't know, but okay. Back to the other house. So now they're all trapped upstairs. They put a couch in front of the stairwell to stop the zombies from coming up the stairs. And they decided they're going to wear the zombies as meat suits. So they grab some sheets, smear the guts onto the sheets, and they're going to go and walk amongst the walkers. However, they have PTSD Sam, who starts having a freak out. Mind you, he's still playing the music. I mean, why are you concerned about Carl and Ron making that noise when he was still playing the music? She told him to turn it off.
The old-timey music is still going on.
And he's still playing it. I'm like, first of all, why are we playing old-timey music at all?
Because, I'll tell you why. Because it's, what do you call it? It's free. It's public domain.
Oh.
They thought they'd save a little money there and maybe have some creepy sounding music.
that makes sense.
But
But
that's just a theory of mine.
but it just what? Like it just continued to not make sense. And so she tells him, pretend this is not real. Really? He has yet to come down the stairs. But all of a sudden now you're gonna make him walk covered in guts past the walkers and expect your son to be fine? What you should have did is knock his behind out, quick gun to the temple, knock him out.
It would have been safer.
And strap him to Rick, because baby Judith was strapped to Carl. Strap him to Rick, or who else was it? Any other? Oh, Father Gabriel, yeah. Strap him to Rick, so you could carry his little behind out and call it a day. But instead, no. You make him walk through it all, and the episode ends with him calling his mom's name. Obviously, this is not good because they are walking through all the walkers. He's like, Mom!
5
Mom!
times.
Like, really? You really want to call your mom right now? And then why they kept walking? Once you heard him say Mom once, you should have turned around and, like, you grip him up. Like, you better be quiet.
Like, what do you think? He's going to stop?
Yeah.
Like, if you just ignore him, he'll stop.
Yeah, he'll stop because the walker will eat him. Yes, right. He'll stop. So that's how the episode ends. That is how the mid-season finale ends. With them walking and Sam saying Mom like 3 times.
The most lazy, sloppiest.
So, Mr. T, what were your thoughts on the mid-season finale and how it ended?
The most lazy, sloppiest piece of work. Oh my goodness! Like this is a mid-season finale. You know, it's something they created that producers created in the last few years because that wasn't a thing before. That's just another way to make more money. But you know, that you would expect it to be climactic. Like the horn sound from the truck was more climactic than this.
Exactly.
And that was, earlier in the season. So, yeah, it was like, I think we pointed out the fact is it's lazy. It just feels lazy. It feels like they
made no effort.
Yeah.
There's no effort. And it's supposed to be a cliffhanger. I'm supposed to be like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And I had no emotions. I was just like, really? Is that like I'm watching the clock and I'm like, okay, it's getting closer and closer to 10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's how it's ending. Like that was it.
Yeah.
Did you watch the 2-minute preview?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
For anybody who missed the 2-minute preview, you now are back to the other group, Abraham, Sasha, and Daryl, who are now in the truck. Mind you, this does not make sense how they're still not back at Alexandria. I'm gonna need somebody to show me a clock and a timetable. How long were they going? And how far did they go? Because this doesn't make any sense. That they are now in a vehicle and they are still not back at Alexandria. They didn't drive that far out. Well, they're driving 10 miles out, right?
That's what it's supposed to be, something like that.
And then, okay, I understand they waited a day because they wanted to wait for Daryl and whatever. But, again, they were only 10 miles out and there's no traffic. You're not driving in New York City. 10 miles in New York City can take an hour plus.
Right.
10 miles in the apocalypse where there are no cars, but you should be back there in less than 10 minutes because I would be going 65, 70.
At least.
75, 80 I will probably be doing 95 on 95 like I usually do.
Yeah,
So
it's a little urgent, you know. You know your friends are in trouble, but
yeah,
take your time
they're
in
in
your vehicle.
trouble. You heard somebody say help on the walkie-talkie. So I don't. It just doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. And so they are stopped. They are stopped by a bunch of bikers in the middle of the street. Okay. They are stopped by a bunch of bikers in the middle of the street, and Daryl is in a big, heavy oil rig truck, right? Because it's one of those oil trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Why did you stop? Why did you get out the car?
Yeah, they're on bikes. Rammed
They're
through.
on bikes. I would have been like, boom, boom, boom. Kept it moving. You were in this big, heavy truck.
Yeah. Post-apocalyptic bikers. Oh, they're probably good people.
Yeah, no, they're not. Once they tell you to get out, you know it's all bad.
Right.
You just hit your gas and plow through them.
Plow through.
You wouldn't kill everybody, but you're going to kill some of them. And if you
Yeah,
don't
you
kill
got
some of
guns.
them, you are crushing their vehicles and they can't follow you.
All right. You have guns.
That
You got
was
a
the
rocket
dumbest
launcher.
thing I ever saw.
If they come behind
Dumbest
you.
thing. Yeah, that's right. He has that little rocket launcher. Abraham
you could have sent that out the window. Bam. They done.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Bam.
Like, I was thinking that. I was like, why don't you just get the rocket launcher and take them out? That's
just
all
point
I
it at them. They would crap their pants.
Like, we're going to keep going and you're not going to follow. Like, that's what you should have said.
Right. We're going to keep going and we're not going to turn you into dust with this rocket launcher if you know what's good for you.
Exactly. But instead, they stop. They get out the vehicles. And people are like, everything you have is ours. It belongs to Negan. And then that's the end. Yeah.
There's your climax. Negan's coming.
The climax happened like 10, 15 minutes into the Badlands.
They're trying to sell that show, ain't they? Oh boy.
Yeah, they're forcing it down. The Walking Dead fans. I'm like, is that what? And I was still even underwhelmed at that mid-season startup trailer, whatever it was.
Into the Badlands trailer.
Into the Badlands numbers push.
Yeah. Which I can't blame him for that. That's smart.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him. I respect the hustle.
No doubt. But yeah, I mean, even that was so anticlimactic, you know, because I think we learned earlier that Negan was coming based on the casting of what's his name?
Supernatural Dad?
Yeah.
People keep saying his name like Supernatural Dad.
Yeah, I can't remember his name because I'm terrible with names. But
John Winchester?
Yeah.
Supernatural.
The comedian from the Watchmen.
So, overall, what did you think of this first half of the season?
Overall, what did I think about everything?
Yes.
I think we kind of this season has had some good points, but I think there's a lot of laziness going on. It seems like a little bit of phoning it in. And we're not asking for Shakespeare here, you know. We're just asking for some consistency, and you know the characters that you've built over these last few seasons. Like we know who they are, or we're thinking we know who they are, and they keep doing this stupid stuff, just stuff uncharacteristic. So I'm quite dissatisfied so far with the season.
Yes.
But hopefully with the introduction of Negan, sorry, it will get better. Hopefully.
Yes, I hope that it gets better. I'm not sure. Oh, real quick. I thought Glenn didn't know his wife was pregnant.
Me? Oh yeah, me too.
I'm
I was
sorry.
like,
That just popped into my head. I apologize, listeners, that we missed.
yeah.
Because he was like, I got to get back into my pregnant wife. And I was like, wait.
Wait,
I
because she didn't
thought.
tell him. I thought she made. I mean, I thought she made a point to tell us. She was talking to the other guy. What's his name? That she went on the little
Aaron.
Aaron. She was talking to Aaron, and I thought she said, basically mentioned it in there in a way that he didn't know, that she didn't tell him. So
Exactly.
is that a sloppy way of letting us know that he figured it out on his own, or did they? Or are they just so sloppy that they didn't realize they screwed up?
Or they just think we're that dumb that we wouldn't catch
Right.
that little slip up. Because I was like, well, wait. I thought you didn't know. I'm confused now. I'm very confused. So, overall, we have a question. We have a question. Um, our question is from Mr. J. Fleming, and he would like to know.
Jay.
So, so do you think the series is trying to wrap up? Well, we know they have been greenlit for season 7.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. So I don't know if they're just waiting. We know the comic series is ending as well. Let's also point that out. The comic series is ending. Forget how many more they got left, but Kirkman says it's a wrap, and he's working on so many other series right now. Anyway, I ain't mad at him. So we know that's ending. So maybe they are trying to wrap it up because all these actors are on contracts. Contracts are up usually in 6 years. So who are they renegotiating with? Who are they keeping? Who are they willing to pay for? Who wants out?
Daryl.
So
Mr. Reedus.
Mr. Reedus, exactly. So you guys see, because we see him less and less and less.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we won't even see him anymore. You're like, oh, whatever happened to that guy who had the crossbow? Maybe he's the one who gets to dance with Lucille and not Glenn. Maybe that's how they'll do it.
Maybe.
I make that prediction. That's how it's going to. The season will end with Daryl meeting Lucille and not Glenn.
Wow, that's bold.
That's my prediction. Yep, I'm going with that. So, I don't see this show going on past season 7.
No, it's quite long in the tooth, and from what we've gotten from the last couple of season and a half, I feel like everybody's ready to move on. The writers.
Exactly. I think everybody's basically done. I think we're gonna get a season 7 if we're lucky, and then that's it. It's gonna be a wrap.
Fear the Walking Dead, they came out and made their little money, and
Exactly. Oh yeah, isn't that supposed to start back up again?
There's another season, but I think that'll probably be done at 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think that's a 2 season.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be
very small seasons, by the way, short seasons.
Yes.
So.
All right. So, anything else, Mr. T?
No, I think we pretty much covered it.
Yeah. So we'll be back for the next season. So we'll see how that the next part of the season. Yeah. Season 6. Part B. As Teen Wolf like to say, Part B. You get confused after a while. I'm like, I don't even know where I'm at. So we shall see what they have. We'll see how they handle Negan. We still haven't seen Jesus. Are we going to get the group from the Kingdom? Are we going to see the Tiger? I'm all about seeing the tiger. Comic fans, you know who I'm talking about. We want the tiger. If no tiger, we revolt. Okay, and that's about it. So, Miss T, you got anything you want to pimp out?
No, go check out my latest. I'm going to be dropping a couple here and there, so over the next couple of days. So just stay tuned.
Awesome. And as always, you can catch us at Gamers at Large. Mid-season show is Wednesdays at 7. Regular show is Sundays at 7 as well. We're doing some stuff about the upcoming Video Game Awards, so check that out. And that's it. Thank you, everybody, and good night.